Here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
All right, Cards, let's go.
Okay, ready?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Hurts. He's got Watkins on the out route, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Let's go right here now. Cowboy 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Almost.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from adding another catch to his big start.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Check, 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 check. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Hustle, ready, go.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Ready. Bronco 80.
Check pass, check pass.
Viking 18.
9, Mike 9.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Scott. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
I see you.
Boston Scott, his first carry. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions.
Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
After the sack on first down, Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 9. Mike 9. Let's go.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Defense.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Ace.
Let's go. Single.
Here's Murray from midfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check nickel.
Throwing again, Murray.
That's a dot.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Switch.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play,
Oh my God,
and he couldn't.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins.
A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Eagles are back within a score.
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
57.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts.
There.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
So that a real wrench thrown in now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right?
Let's go.
That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
Probably gonna make him quit, y'all. Early morning quitting time.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Bronco 80.
Check Mike. Mike 9. Mike 9. Bandit.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick six. Going
Oh my
deep
God,
here for
that's
Watkins.
Thompson,
And that's
bro.
caught inside the 30.
Thompson just
Touchdown,
walking, but it's not gonna work.
Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 71 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
You go tight.
Yeah.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh my
Oh, they've
God.
intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Holy
Darius
shit.
Slay with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Hey, we got a steal.
But first down, Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here's Murray, sliding out of the pocket.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play, picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Ace.
Check. Crunch.
Hey, shit.
Murray now on first down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
He's checking Crab.
First down, Murray.
That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Can we hit 56 yards? 56 yards.
And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So apparently the bank is open, and fortunate for them as it gives them a fourth quarter lead.
And you talk about being fortunate. Fortune was definitely on their side there. I think 9 times out of 10, this ball hits the bar and comes right down. But he manages to put a little English on it, and he gets it to go.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
This game good as fuck. Good game, good game, good
The
game.
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive.
Let's go now.
5 yards remain on second down.
19.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Quez Watkins.
69 yards.
And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
Elliott on for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Murray fighting, lost the football,
Lord
and it's picked up
Jesus.
by the Eagles. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Mike, check. 59. I know he ain't got it. Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Wide. Get wide. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Hey, D.
Another run with Sanders. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Ready.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
70 Timberwolf.
25 to Mike. Get that quarterback at all costs.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Well, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Crunch time, defense. Under 10. 10.
Hey, ace.
Out.
On the hole.
To throw is Murray. His throw incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Check. Hey.
Big ace.
Now Murray. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Rush in.
Back to throw, Murray. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They'll go again with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
They're scared. Hey, 25 to Mike.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't
That was a
affect the
good
outcome,
game.
but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that.
That was the first game of the day. See if I could run another one. Needed that warm-up game. No, for real, for real. Let's do it like this. Let's do. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Then that's a quick loading.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals
And the Washington Commanders.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and we are underway from FedEx Field.
Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
I got it. Check the backer, check the backer. Tight dog, tight dog.
Right to the air. Here's Murray.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown.
Finding room at midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big play there on the first play of the game. 48 yards.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
He's coming, double up.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
No, no, no.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Murray now to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Let's go.
Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 31 yards.
And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taking it about the 1.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he powers his way up past the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Gibson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hey, empty. Empty.
Check 52.
Hey, kill.
Mike's 50.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
We're going 25 to Mike.
Great 15.
Watch the screen.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he finds McLaurin. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 49 yards. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes a field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Big X open.
Murray now on first down. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play, picks up the first down and then slides to the ground.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Easy.
Check 43. Watch out.
Hey, Omaha.
Slam.
Here's Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Big X open.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
All day.
Murray now.
Check. Switch.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Oh, I didn't hit it.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick. But now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Gibson again. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, 59. I got him.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game. 2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's
touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 32 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Slide for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Prater. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Wentz's throw complete to Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Push him back.
Sunday.
Mike 9. Hey, keep it up.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Hey, we got a seal.
And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete there to Thomas. And he will have a 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Watch the screen.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. This will be caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Now Murray.
He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway.
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here we go. Ramp. Waiting.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Jalen Thompson picks it.
And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
55, Mike 55.
He's scared.
After the turnover, here's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there.
Working from the gun. Wentz. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Wentz now to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A give to Gibson running right.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Five the mic. We're going kill. Five the mic.
Check.
Now Wentz.
This pass hauled in by Dotson. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown!
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
To throw is Murray. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Kill.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Check nickel.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Hey, hop. 2-2.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Big Ace.
Switch. Mike 5-5.
Hey. Hey, hold on.
I got you.
Now Murray's got to have this one.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I don't know about you, but can you just almost feel the relief that's gone through this stadium? He picked up that first down. Without it, this game is over.
And when he took off, it was almost like, oh, no, this might be it, but found a way to pick up the first. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and, of course, a special player.
Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Connor up the middle. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Easy.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Deuce. Crunch. Hey.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help them big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts.
There he goes right side. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, 96 yards. And the Commanders use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He'll buy some time right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
From the 41, Murray. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Go, D, get off the field. Hey. Check hot route. Hot. Wide.
To throw, it's Murray. The solid stiff arm. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Murray fighting, lost the football. And a big